Hello and welcome to health lesson number 12. So first of all, can we all turn and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin with our meditation sequence. So I will sit down and we'll take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, we can open our eyes and come back to the room. And next we'll do our stretching sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. Okay, so let's stretch up high to the sky. High as we can. And next, let's go down low to the ground. Touch our toes. Back up high. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And now back down low. Stand up, hands on hips. And let's have a little wiggle. Stop. Another little wiggle. Stop. And now, forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Stop. Round and round. And now, let's go back the other way. And to finish, we'll do 3 star jumps. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, guys, please sit down. So health lesson number 12. Does anybody remember what we learnt about in the previous lesson? Lesson 11? I'll give you a clue. If teacher Wes, if I go, oh! What's that? But what type of feeling? Oh. Angry. Anger. How do we spell anger? A-N-G-E-R. Anger. Oh. Remember, I've written anger in red. And we learned about how to deal with anger. If we're feeling angry, how can we make ourselves feel better? So what we learned about was, ready, dealing, D, E, A, L, I, N, G. Dealing with. How do we spell with? W, I, T, H. Dealing with anger. So, can anybody remember any ways, if we're feeling angry, what are some of the best ways to help us feel better?
Meditate.
Excellent. Meditate. So how do we spell meditate? M, E, D, med, it, eight. A, T, E. Meditate. Okay. Nadia, any other ideas? If you're feeling angry, how will you make yourself feel better? Draw a picture. Okay, we'll have draw. How do we spell draw? D, R, A, W. Draw a picture. Excellent, Dan. That was one. Play. If we're feeling angry, let's go and play with our friends. Do you feel better when you play with friends?
Yes.
Yes. How do we spell play? P-L-A-Y. Jump. Okay, we can use play and jump together. What about our family? What can we do with our family? Run is similar to play. Listen to music. Listen to music. Okay. Listen. L I S. Listen. T E. Listen to music. M U S I C. Listen to music. Meditate. Draw. Play. What else can we do? Hug. Remember, we can hug. How do we spell hug? H U G. Excellent. Hug. Or we can no, fight is how we get angry. Talk with family. Talk with friends. Talking sometimes makes us feel better. How do we spell talk? T-A-L-K. Talk. Anything else? Watch TV. Okay, watch TV. If we watch a program or watch a film, it will help us to relax. It will make us feel better. Nadia, W, A, T, C, H. Watch. Say watch TV. One more. Something that teacher Wes likes to do. Sleep is good. I like to do that all the time. But what about animals? If we have pets, yes, dogs or cats, we can play with animals. Animals makes us feel good too. So we can say pets. P-E-T-S. Pets or animals. These are all ways of dealing with anger. Okay, now we'll speak them all together. Ready? Watch TV. Talk. Hug. Play. Draw. Meditate. Listen to music. Pets and animals. They can make us feel better. You know, sometimes when children are feeling sick, or they're not well in hospital, sometimes people take rabbits into hospital for the children to play with. Helps to make them feel better, make them get better quicker. So now we'll play a game. We have all of these different ways of dealing with anger. Now I will not speak. I will try to act. Can you guess which one I am acting? Okay?
Listen to music.
Listen to music. Okay, so we'll put an underline on that.
Meditate. Watching.
Blah, 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 blah. Talk.
Playing.
How did you know? You said that before I did it. How did you know? Pets or animals. Take care of pets or animals. And the last one. Excellent, guys. That was the last lesson. That was how we remember dealing with anger. Round of applause. Well done. And now we're going to move on to today's lesson. And today's lesson is very important because sometimes we have to tell people we don't want to do things. What is the most important word to use when we don't want to do something?
No.
No. How do we spell no?
N-O.
N-O. So,
No.
sometimes we have to say no.
No.
If somebody does something to us we don't like, or if somebody asks us to do something we don't want to do, we have to tell them.
No.
Nadia, can you say
No.
no? Down.
No.
Pat,
No. 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 No.
no.
No.
Sometimes it's okay to say no. There are situations in our life when we don't want to do something. Somebody may do something to us that makes us feel uncomfortable. And we have to tell them, stop, no, I don't want to do that. You should not do that. And sometimes that's okay. And what we're going to do now is look at a PowerPoint presentation about saying no. And some of the times when we have to say no. So guys, can we all turn to the TV screen and we look at our PowerPoint, okay? So today's PowerPoint presentation is called Saying No.
Say no.
Yes, 2 letters, 1 word, very important. So let's look at some of the ways in which we might need to say no. Can you see these 2 words here? Hurt
Hurt.
and touch.
Touch.
Yes, sometimes we can be playing with our friends, but our friends might play a bit too rough. They might hurt us. So what do we need to say if our friend is hurting us?
No.
No, stop. And also touch. Other people who we might know them, but we don't like it when they touch us, we'll tell them no, because we don't want people to touch us. So you see this word, hurt,
Hurt.
no,
No.
and touch,
Touch.
no.
No.
Yes, sometimes we have to tell people no. And another word that's good to use, stop. See?
No.
No.
No. No. No.
No.
No.
Now, this word here. Can anybody read this word for me? Stranger.
Stranger.
Does anybody know what this word means? Stranger. A person we do not know. Someone not our friend, not our family, not our teacher. Somebody who we don't know. If ever we meet these people, we should always be careful. They might ask us to do something or go with them, and we should never go. What should we say?
No.
No, exactly. Always say no to strangers. Can you repeat that with me? Always say no
Say no
to strangers.
to strangers.
Always say no to strangers.
Always say no to strangers.
And what's a stranger? Someone we don't know. Okay. If it's our friend, that's okay. We know them. If it's our family, of course that's okay. They're our family. But if it's somebody we don't know, what do we say?
No.
No. Very good. Even if it's an adult, it's okay to say no to adults too. If they do something that you don't like, or ask you to do something you don't want to do, no.
No.
See, if the person tries to give you food,
No.
say no and be polite. Say no thanks.
No. Thanks.
Yes, if we don't know somebody, we should not accept food. We don't know what's happened to the food. Maybe there's something in it that will make us feel bad or sleepy. So if we don't know the person, should we take the food from them?
No.
Excellent. We should always say no thanks. And what's happening in this picture? What do you think this person's trying to do? If you're walking home from school and you see a person like this, you don't know them. They are a stranger. But they ask you to get in their car. Should you get in their car?
No.
Excellent. This is what's called a lift. If somebody says, "Come, get in my car, I will take you," they are offering you a lift.
A lift.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
If you don't know a person, never get in their car. If you're with your family, that's okay. If you're with your friends, okay. But if it's just yourself and you don't know that person, should you get in their car?
No.
What should we say?
No. Thanks.
No thanks. Excellent. Say no and be polite. Say no thanks. And if a stranger asks you to follow,
Follow.
yes, maybe they don't have a car. Maybe they say, "Oh, come with me, follow me." Should you go?
No.
No. What should you say?
No. Thanks.
No thanks. Perfect. Well done, guys. Always say no thanks. And this one, what is this? Telephone. Nowadays, in modern life, there are many ways to meet people, what we call online.
Online.
Do you know what online means? When we play the internet, Facebook and things, when we play on the internet, we are online.
Online.
But sometimes when we play online on our telephone, we might meet people we don't know. They might ask us to do things we shouldn't do. What should we say?
No.
Excellent. For example, if you have Facebook and somebody sends you friend request, but you don't know them, should you accept?
No.
Excellent, because they're a stranger. You should not accept and say no.
No.
So one more time. Online friends is a person on the internet. And what about at home? When we're at home, are we safe?
Yes.
Yes, when we're at home, we're always safe, but we have to be careful. If a stranger comes to your home and you're alone, should you answer the door?
No.
No, never. Lock the door.
Lock the door.
Yes, if you lock the door, the person cannot come in. So if we're home alone, what should we do?
Lock the door.
Lock the door, yes. And don't open the door to strangers.
Don't open the door to strangers.
Strangers, yes. You see this picture, this little girl, she is home alone. She's done the wrong thing because this guy, he's a lot bigger than her. She doesn't know him. So he could just come into the house because he's bigger, he's stronger. He could just push her out the way and go into the house. And that's dangerous. So if you see a person you don't know come to your house, if your mum or your dad or family are at home, let them answer the door. If you're home alone, never answer the door, okay? So one more time, don't open the door to strangers. Excellent, guys. So we'll just run through it one more time just to practice the vocabulary. Saying no.
Say no.
Hurt.
Hurt.
Or touch.
Touch.
No.
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 Stranger.
Stranger.
A person we don't know. No thanks.
No thanks.
Is what we should always say to strangers, okay? No thanks.
No thanks.
Online friends.
Online friends.
Where do we meet online friends? Internet.
Internet.
Yes. Online means internet. So online friends is Facebook and things like that. At home.
At home.
Lock the door.
Lock the door.
And don't open the door to strangers.
Don't open the door to strangers.
Any questions, guys?
No.
Okay, well done. Welcome back to class. We hope you enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation about some of the various times when we have to say no. And it's important to remember that sometimes it's okay to say no, even to adults, especially strangers. If it's someone we don't know and they're offering us things or asking us to do things, we have to say no, thanks, or no, thank you. And now it's time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up, guys, and push in your chairs. Ready? So let's stretch up high. And then we'll go back down low. Stretch up high. Tippy toe high. And then back down low. And this time, hands on heads, hands on shoulders, hands on knees, hands on toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Shall we do one more time? Quickly?
Yeah.
Ready? One more time, quickly.
Head, shoulders,
Knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. And to finish, 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Please sit down. So what is the focus of today's lesson?
saying no.
Saying no. How do we spell saying?
S-A-Y-I-N-G-A-O.
N-O. Saying no. And I will use the exclamation mark to make it stand out. Saying no.
Saying no.
Okay. Teachers, for this activity, you will need to print off the flash sheet. Just one sheet with 4 pictures. So cut the pictures into individual cards. And what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little activity to make sure students understand the pictures in relation to the words. So what were some of the words that we learnt about in the PowerPoint presentation? How about touch? Okay. How do we spell touch? T-O-U-C-H. Touch. And how about if somebody hits you? It might, ow! Hurt. Hurt. H-U-R-T. And how about, what about a person who we don't recognize or we don't know? Stranger. Okay? Can we all practice that word again? Stranger. Stranger. How do we spell stranger? S-T-R-A-N-G-E-R. Stranger. And what if a stranger goes to give us some food? What should we say?
No.
No. Okay? Food from stranger. Okay, so the 4 types that we're going to look at. Number 1, touch. 2, hurt. 3, and number 4, the last one, food from stranger. These are all examples of times when we should say no. So what I'll do now, we'll draw some lines. There's line number 1. Line number 2. Line number 3. And the final one, line number 4. Okay, so what we have to do, guys, you can see, touch. Hurt. Stranger. Food from stranger. I have flashcards with the 4 pictures for the 4 phrases. We will select our student, and the student has to pick the right word, follow the line, and place the picture on the correct mark. Are you ready, guys? Okay, let's close our eyes. So picture number 1. Okay, we can open our eyes. Down. Come and join teacher at the front. Can you show your friends the picture? So this picture, what does it represent?
Food from stranger.
Food from stranger. So down. Can you follow your line? Is that right? Let's see. We go. It's not the right one. You need to follow your line first. Okay, so let's see. What's the phrase? Food from stranger. So let's see. We'll go up with the line. We'll go down with the line. And we'll go back up. Are we right?
Yeah.
Food from stranger. High five. Round of applause for down. Next person. Please close our eyes. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Bangpon. Can you come and join teacher? So show you, what picture is this? Which phrase do you think this is? Touch. So Bangpon, touch. Can you follow your line? Let's see. Excellent. What's the word?
Touch.
What should we say?
No.
No. High five. Round of applause for Bangpon. Next student, close your eyes. Let's open your eyes, guys. Pak Bung. What picture does Pak Bung have? Not touch, we hurt. If somebody hurts us, what should we say?
No.
No. Can you follow your line for hurt? And put it on the mark. So, Pak Bung, what's your word?
Hurt.
What should we say if somebody hurts us?
No.
High five. Round of applause. And our final flashcard, can we close our eyes? Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Who has the flashcard? It's you. You were selected by Bangpon. He told me to pick you. So first of all, let's show your friends your card. Who is this? Remember?
Stranger.
Person we don't know. Stranger. What should we always say to strangers?
No.
No. Chu, can you follow your line? We go. Excellent. Okay, so first of all, our word, stranger.
Strangers.
What should we say? No. Always say no to strangers. High five. Round of applause for Chu. A round of applause for everyone because that was a good... And now it's time for the worksheet activity. So teachers, what you need to do is print off a worksheet for every student in your class. And the worksheet is quite simple. Our students have to draw 3 pictures. 3 pictures of themselves, first of all, saying, ready guys, no.
No.
So draw a picture of you telling a stranger, no.
No.
And then the second picture, run.
Run.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away.
And the third picture, tell your family. Okay? So first picture, no. Second picture, run. Third picture, tell. Okay? After teacher, no, run, tell. No, run, tell. These are the 3 steps we should take if a stranger tries to take us. Okay? So let your students spend about 15 minutes drawing the 3 pictures, and they can also colour too. And what's the thing that we should do first of all, guys, on top? Write our name. Okay. So 15 minutes. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So teachers, like I say, 15 minutes for this activity. Just let your students draw their pictures, and they can colour also. If there's anything they need or any questions, obviously you're there to help. So let me know, guys, if you need a hand with any drawings or any vocabulary. So first picture, you have to draw yourself saying no. Second picture, draw yourself running away. And third picture, draw yourself telling your family what happened. If you want to have a look at any of the PowerPoint slides, let me know. And don't forget, first thing, write your name on top. Pak boom, very good. Yes, so your first picture, you can say no.
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 Okay. Run. So you have to draw yourself running away. But you don't have to draw, you can spend more time doing your pictures. 15 minutes, so you have 5 minutes for each picture. You don't have to rush, and you don't have to draw stick people. You can draw better than that. Very good, Nadia. And maybe, for the first one, what is it that you're saying? So you can draw the speech bubble. No. You see? So you can draw your speech bubble of yourself saying no. Excellent, Hugh. Yes, that's you saying no. And what's the next step after we say no? Run away. Because we have to get away quickly. Very nice, Lakgao. Very nice. And what you can do? No. Perfect. Because that's what we need to say. And remember, even with adults, sometimes it's okay to say no. Don't think because they're an adult, you have to say yes. If you don't feel comfortable, if you don't feel safe, tell them no. And you can colour too. Don't forget, if you can colour your pictures too. These are the 3 steps. Know, run, tell. Good. And do like speed lines of you running away. Tell. The final one, you have to tell. If somebody tried to do this with you, you tell your parents or you tell your family, and then they can take action. They might go to the police. What's this? The door. You run through the door. Excellent. Good idea. You run away. Yes. If you can see the door, that's where you need to run to so you can exit. Well done. Excellent, Pakbun. No. Who is this? No. And then what do we need to do? Run. Excellent, Dan. Very nice. What do you say? No. Well, that's good. Can you say no?
No. Yeah. Teacher.
Okay. But you can draw more and use colours too. Don't forget to use your colours, guys, to make it look nicer.
No.
No.
Run.
Run.
Tell.
Tell. Yes. Who are you telling? You need to draw them too.
Mom.
Okay, so draw your mum. No. Run. Tell. Ready, guys? Number 1. No. Run. Tell. They're the 3 steps we should take if a stranger tries to take us. Some very nice pictures. Excellent, Sam. No, run, tell. Remember them 3 words. No, run, tell. Maybe we could draw. You could draw like little speed lines to show that you're running away. You see? Like you're running away. Very nice, Nadia. And here, you could, to show that you're running away, draw like that. To show that you're running. Yes. What's this? Okay, they let go. You can use some colours too. Excellent, Dan. Who is this?
Mum.
Who is this? And Prel has also drawn a door. Very good. This is good. So you're heading, you're running for the exit, yes? Very good. If you need any help with spelling or vocabulary, if you want to draw a sentence, you can, or write a sentence. But the three main words to remember. You ready, guys? What's step number 1?
No.
No. Step number 2?
Run.
Step number 3?
Tell.
No, run, tell. They're the 3 things to remember.
No. Run. Tell.
Perfect.
No. Run. Tell. Run.
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 No, run, tell. Very well spoken. Pat?
No.
Pat?
No. Run. Tell. No. Run. Tell. Run. Talk.
No.
No. Run. Talk. No, run.
Tell.
Tell.
No, tell.
Run, tell. No. Run. Tell. No. Run. Tell. 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 No. Run. Tell. No. Run. No. No. Run. Tell.
Excellent.
No.
Run, tell. Very good. No, run, tell. Run. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity, and it's interesting to see the illustrations of the 3 different steps. And when they're finished, you can tell them they can add colour too. So what are the 3 steps again, guys? No. Run. Tell. Excellent. Round of applause. Well done. So that's the end of the lesson. We hope you found it interesting, and in future you'll know what to say. If anybody tells us to do something we don't like, what should we say? No. Excellent. So can we all turn and say bye to our friends on camera? Bye bye. See you next time.